Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm talking about new releases from Chanel. Chanel has recently been coming out with all of these different campaigns. They came out with an eye campaign and a most recent Les Beiges campaign, which has some new products as well as some old favorites that they have repackaged into a Les Beiges type of collection. I purchased a couple of products from the new release and I just received them in the mail, so I thought I would do kind of an unboxing video and share with you guys what I purchased. Now, I did purchase a couple of things from the eye campaign as well that came out about 2 weeks ago. The eye campaign came out with a new mascara and a couple of eyeliners in different shades. I only purchased the black one though because I know that I would most likely use the black one more so than any of the other colors. As part of the campaign, they also came out with an eyebrow kit, and they did release this a couple of years back, I believe about 5 or 6 years ago. I did purchase that kit and I absolutely hated it. The little tiny brushes that it comes with are absolutely useless, so if you guys were thinking about that kit, I really do urge you not to purchase it. I have seen some reviews of that kit and it seems like it's basically the same formulation as the old one and it's pretty bad, so if you are thinking about purchasing that kit, definitely do not. But let's go through the actual eye campaign products first. So this is the eyeliner and it's just a felt tip liner. Now, Chanel did have these previously. So let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's very much the same. I just got the regular black one. I'll just do a swatch. Just a regular black. Now this black is pretty intense. I do still love my Quick Flick eyeliner, but I mainly got this for kind of just to line the inner eye. I just really like that matte type of black eyeliner, so I think I am going to enjoy this. The other thing that I purchased is the Volume Stretch Mascara, but I think I am going to keep this for my next video. Now, before I get into the Les Beiges collection, I also did purchase the loose powder by Chanel, and I've never used Chanel's loose powders before, so these were available beforehand, but they recently added some extra colors. This one is in color 20. Usually 30 is my color, but I thought I would go down a color just because I wanted to apply underneath my eyes, and I thought number 20 would be really brightening. So it comes like so with a little Chanel puff. Oh, this looks very finely milled. Okay, it's going everywhere. So it's just a regular loose powder. Really excited to try this underneath my eyes just to set my concealer. Now for the main reason that I placed this order, and that's the new Les Beiges editions. And I purchased 2 out of the new products. So let's first go through what actually did come out. So Chanel did come out with 2 colors to the Sheer Healthy Glow highlighting fluids. Now these aren't new. They did have them. Actually, I do have the older one. Sheer Healthy Glow was previously the Sultan de Chanel Sheer Illuminating Fluid. Now this one did not come in a pump. The new one does, and it also comes in 2 different shades. Previously it only came out with 1. Now they also repackaged the Sultan de Chanel. I've had this for years. I love it. I use it all the time. And now it's called the Les Beiges Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream. So it's exactly the same thing, just repackaged in the Les Beiges collection. Now what I ended up purchasing from the new Les Beiges collection is the Les Beiges eyeshadow palette as well as the Healthy Glow Illuminating powder. This one did come out with 2 different colors. Now I ended up purchasing the sunset color. It is the darker one just because I intend on using this as a bronzer. Last year's Les Beiges collection palette actually came out with a lot more colors. The palette was a lot bigger and it kind of was steering more towards brown shades more so. This one does have 1 brown shade, which I would say is very similar to some of the colors in the palette from last year, but for the most part it's more of nude shades. First off, I think I'm going to grab this shade right here, which is a nude shade, and I'm just going to apply this all over my eyelid. Not a lot of color payoff there. I feel that I can't really see it at all, but let's go into this color over here. Perhaps maybe there would be a better color payoff. This is more of an orange color. I think I'm gonna pat this all over my eyelid as well. Yeah, the color payoff is a little bit better on this one. Still not very much, and I believe it's because it's part of the Les Beiges collection, and the Les Beiges collection is more about being more natural more than anything else. Let's smoke this out just a little bit. I'm going to take this brown color and just smoke it out on my outer corner. Again, nothing really intense at all. I'm quite disappointed by this palette, in all honesty. It's just really sheer. I can hardly even see much of it. All right, let's continue. Let's go ahead and pick up this shimmer shade and just pack it in the middle. Next, I'm going to pick up this shimmer shade and kind of pack it onto my inner corner. All right, that looks pretty chunky. Okay, still, I don't see much of anything. This is really sheer, you guys. I did not think it'll be this sheer at all. I think I do like last year's palette way more than this one. So those are the eyeshadows. They're very subtle. I really like the shimmer shades, but the rest of the palette, I honestly don't think it's worth the money. It's just, there's not much to it at all. So this is last year's eyeshadow palette, and this is this year's. That's pretty disappointing, seriously. How many shades do you have in this eyeshadow palette versus this one? And the colors from last year's are actually very beautiful, and they're really pigmented too in comparison. Both of them are from the Les Beiges collection. I just don't know why. I'm really disappointed, you guys. So disappointed. I'm going to use my bronzer brush with this one. So for now, we're not going to use the brush that it comes with. It's going to swirl it around. Hopefully this gives a better color payoff. It looks pretty pigmented on the brush. I don't see much of a sparkle to this powder, but it's not completely matte either. Very gorgeous shade. I like this. I really like this, especially for the summer months. If you don't want an intense type of bronzer, this is beautiful. I also really like the decal on the palette itself. I just added some of the new Le Volume Stretch Mascara. I thought I would keep this look natural without any eyeliner, but this mascara is actually very nice. It gives you such long lashes. Not very kind of thick lashes, but more kind of volumized. Really nice mascara. And the formula is still the same Chanel mascara, but the applicator itself is quite huge, really, and it has kind of a twist to it, and I think that's what really kind of gives you that elongated lash. Let's get into my final thoughts about the new Les Beiges editions, both the eyeshadow palette as well as the illuminating powder. Now you guys basically know how I feel about this eyeshadow palette. I am really disappointed. I feel that it's so sheer, and even though it is a Les Beiges collection, I feel that they could have done so much better. If you want these kind of colors, I feel that definitely go for the quad in the spring and summer makeup collection from this year. It is way better than this. I am not even going to talk anymore about this. I am highly disappointed. The new Healthy Glow illuminating powder is beautiful. The color is so gorgeous. I do have this in the darker color, which is color Sunset, and I feel that it looks just so beautiful. It gives you such a beautiful glow, and it's nothing too intense whatsoever. So if you love a bronzer that is kind of somewhat sheer but still looks very natural, very glowy, this is definitely the shade that you want and the powder that you want to purchase. And that's it for my review of Chanel's new addition to their Les Beiges collection. I hope you guys are still staying safe wherever you are at in the world. I hope my videos are giving you some positivity and kind of a moment away of all the craziness and the uncertainty that's happening right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video.